boys and girls and everyone else in between, welcome to another video. Firstly, I apologize the absence, as I've been struggling as everyone else with the Heatwave. So I've been coming out still, I haven't stopped, but the will to actually record videos, and also my recording setup, it is on my Schubert helmet, which is a flip-up helmet, and I've been using my open face helmet during this heat wave. So even if I wanted, I don't have a proper recording setup to do proper videos. Well, the video problem is not the problem. The problem will be the audio to speak with you guys. So hence I haven't been doing videos. But today, Sunday, some Sunday of July, I don't even know what day of the month it is. I know that it's Sunday, and I know that it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We just came out, and as soon as we came out, we got our first order from Sainsbury's, the supermarket. A big order, 25 items, but it's a split order with another driver, paying £6. And it's not that far, so we did accept it. Anyway, how are you guys? How have you guys been? Have you been trying to survive the heat wave as well? Tell me in the comments what were the solutions that you guys found to try to make the heat wave a bit more bearable. Well, I can tell you that mine was a lot of gardening hose water. Me and my dog. I got him a little pet pool that I put in my garden. So every day I fill it up a little bit to like halfway, so that we don't waste too much water, of course. And the guy goes inside and likes to be paddling, like typical Labrador, and he cools them off a little bit. The rest of the day he stays inside doors, with the doors closed, with the fans on, and a lot of water available to him. With me, well, I just been coping with it, coming out, delivering. It might sound a little bit insane, because I thought that, well, it's very hot, people go out and about, go to the pub, drink beers and shit like that. So when it's too hot, the deliveries will slow down. Well, it is actually the total opposite. On those really hot days, people do not leave the house and order everything. So it's been good on that sense, that I've been making more money than usual, but I've been working myself to the ground more than usual as well. But it is what it is. A man needs to do what a man needs to do. And I do have a couple of stories that I want to share with you on today's episode. A lot of crazy stuff happened in these last couple of weeks, including motorcycles being stolen, motorcycles being retrieved, and motorcycle thieves tripping and falling to the floor and having to go to the A&E, stuff like that. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay, let's go grab this one. We have collected the first order. We are 1.9 miles away. Let's go deliver this one. And then while we wait for the other order, we'll go into the story of the stolen motorcycle. Let's go. Hey boss, how are you? I'm good. I need to check ID though.
Yeah, it is
No, you need to show me the ID. They
ID.
yeah.
What is it?
So I need to see it.
Go on date of birth.
Yeah, but I can't see. I can't put it like that. I'm sorry for that. There you go, brother. Enjoy. Have a beautiful day. You got it? We just done our first delivery. £6 and 1 pence. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So let's go. Start adding. The thing is, the guy, it was a ID check. The guy said to me, oh, he wanted to give me just his date of birth. And I said to him, no, I need to check the ID itself. Also, oh, I know I do delivery as well. But if you do delivery as well, why are you trying to bend or not following the rules? You know that I need to check the thing, so that lets me know that on his deliveries he doesn't check ID, which is very sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, let's talk about stolen motorcycles, isn't it? So me, since I'm doing deliveries, I usually don't mix with the delivery guys or anything like that, because I don't identify to my lifestyle is completely different. I do this on a part-time basis. Usually I'm not trying to be racist here, but I don't belong to the communities of those people, because they are usually always together in little groups, because well, they are all from the same country or the same community or stuff like that. Me being a white Portuguese guy, usually I don't fit none of it. So, although I did strike a friendship with two Brazilian people, a brother and a sister, which I quite like them both. They are honest people. So, what happened? The boy, the brother, he does delivery full-time, and the girl, the sister, she does cleaning and deliveries on the side. So one of these days the poor girl was delivering into a not so good part of Luton, Marsh Farm, and she was delivering to a apartment complex. Yeah, so she left the bike downstairs and had to go upstairs. Well, you can't take the bike on the elevator, can you? And on the time that she went up and came down, someone stole her NMAX. Well, it is her fault because she didn't lock the steering or put the lock on anything. But I don't think that it is quite sad that just for a thing to do a delivery that takes literally 30 seconds, you will have to be locking shit and stuff like that. But anyway, I digress. By the time she came downstairs, the bike's gone, and it was one of those hot days, the Heatwave days. So, and the thing was next to a park, so everyone was on the park getting some suntan, and a bunch of people saw a group of youngsters on another bike passing by, seeing her bike and stealing her bike, and no one done fuck all. So that's the first of all. Open. 5 miles. What the fuck? Where are you trying to take me? No, I'm not going to do this. It's my rule. I have a rule, and I'll explain it afterwards about the request. So, another Sainsbury's. 2 miles. Yeah, we can do that here. So that's my first one. Is like everyone, me being Portuguese and knowing the Portuguese people, when you see someone in Portugal, when you see someone doing something that they shouldn't at the streets, like stealing a motorcycle, stealing something, usually 9 out of 10 times the public intervenes. which it doesn't help. It doesn't happen in here. In here, I don't know if it's the culture or it's just the fact that these people sometimes. Well, it is. I understand somehow. Yeah, it is dangerous because these guys sometimes carry knives and hammers and shit. And so, but for their unfortunate luck, the bike, as a tracker, as any bike should have a tracker. My bikes have trackers, and I think that everyone's bike, unfortunately, in this country needs to have a tracker. She immediately called her brother, because her brother's the one that has the tracker. They tracked the bike and went, so her brother went to pick her up, and they went to go get the bike where the bike was. The bike was in the middle of a park. And as soon as they got there, the youngsters, these fucking kids, mate, it's like 14, 15 years old. All of them fucked off straight away. But there was one of them that was riding the other motorcycle that thought he was a fucking hero. Unfortunately, they are used to the normal public not facing them. But if there's one thing that I learned about Brazilian people, is you do not steal shit from them, especially motorcycles, because you will going to go to have a bad fucking history to tell to your fucking grandchildren. So the guy decided to try to drive his motorcycle to crash against that Brazilian guy, thinking that the Brazilian guy would deviate or something like that. But well, you do not know Brazilian people. Well, he didn't deviate. So what happened? And disclaimer, this is all alleged. I didn't see anything. So this is all allegedly. So there's no coppers coming to say that on evidence that I said this, that, and that. This is all allegedly. So allegedly, they collided. They went down, and as soon as they went down, the true Brazilian race came with the helmet in hand and a lot of fists and a lot of feet about, if you catch my drift. So at the end of the day, that waste of space bike thief, it was a lady on a house nearby that had to let him run away to inside her house. Imagine the general public, the British lady protecting thieves. This is why this country is fucked, because they just keep, they love to get okay, I'm not going to go into that. So basically the guy had to run from the Brazilian dude, and allegedly he ended up spending the night on the A&E, and he got a couple of new tattoos in the head, if you catch my drift. Okay, we got 2 orders to deliver now. Brother, I'm sorry to be a pain. I need to check ID.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm so sorry.
Nah, you're okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure. There you go, brother. I appreciate you again, and I'm sorry for the pain. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Okay, that's the first one Done. The second one, 0.5 miles. Let's go. Danish, how are you, brother? Good, good, good. There you go, brother. Express delivery. Enjoy. Have a beautiful day, yeah? Thank you. So this delivery paid £5.96. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's go this way now. Let's go this way. Another thing, one thing that I would want to tell you guys. You that do deliveries, that watch my stuff, in this type of weather, mate, deodorant, you will be amazing. People will be amazed at the amount of times that I've got into a shop to pick up an order, and there's more people in there that you can clearly smell that they don't use deodorant. Man, this heat is not easy on anyone. We sweat a lot, and especially I see people driving fully bloody clothed. I know that I should as well, but fuck that. If it comes to the fact that I have to pay the price for it, well, it is what it is. I'll just bear the consequences of my acts. But man, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. Just a stick of roll-on or a can of deodorant is like a couple of pants, mate. Can't you smell yourself? And what do you think on a customer when you're delivering their food and they get a whiff of that sweaty smell? And it's not nice, is it? Just get a fucking deodorant, man. Do yourself and everyone else around you a favor. Okay, from get to Luton, this one's over there. Shit, what the fuck is this taking me? I need to stop. I need to start stopping to actually see where the orders are taking me. Limbury, McDonald's. Oh yeah, I can do this one, yeah. I need to start stopping to see the orders, because it's not the first time that I've keep going, watching where the order is taking me, and I kept distracted and I almost crashed against a car or something like that. So very unresponsible, not very responsible of me. So I need to stop. If I actually need to have like a proper look, I need to start stopping. I think that everyone should do that now, but I'm not a saint, and I'm not going to say that, oh, I always do that. No. Open another order. All quads. 2 deliveries for 4 quid now. I have a rule, and that rule is anything up to 4 miles, okay, 3.5, 4 miles, it needs to pay at least £1 a mile, and the area that is taking me cannot be a bad area, so it cannot be too far away from you in Dunstable. Are you fucking dumb? And anything above 4 miles need to pay minimum £2 a mile, unless there is a very good area that I know that I'm going to go there and I'm going to get another order straight away. But you will be surprised the amount of orders like that don't even pay. They don't even pay you £1 per mile. So if you think that you're going to get rich doing this shit, no, you're not. And these rules are not binding, of course, but this is the guidelines of what I've worked with. Hey, are you okay? Uber Eats for Parkash Kumar. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. I need water. We just picked up the order, and in the meantime we got an add-on for it. Paying £2 something for half a mile or something like that. So I have accepted them. And when I was pulling out there, the Brazilian girl was there sitting there waiting for orders. Oh yeah, I have this one. Can I get a bottle of water, please? Can I get a bottle of water? Yes. Okay. We picked up the order. We drink a bottle of water. There's one pet hate that I have. Well, not a pet hate, but we have a saying in Portuguese saying that enchi a cara cheia de merda. I would be very ashamed if a delivery driver coming to my establishment picking up food to be delivered from my establishment to the customers, and he asked me a bottle of water, and I would charge the bottle of water. Tell you what, I mean, it is what it is. They are not obligated, but I mean, how much does a bottle of water cost at the establishment? 20 pence? But yeah, unfortunately, this is not the first time, it's not the first place. I don't go in expecting that they giving it for free. I always grab the phone to pay it. But yeah, just pay the £1 and 50 pence for a 33 centiliters bottle of water. It is what it is. It is what it is. Talking about that, I even done a reel on that week that the hot was very, that the heat wave was like at the peak of the heat wave. Like there was even an alert for people not to get out of get out of home unless it's extremely necessary. I went into a KFC, Wigmore's KFC. I even give the name. I don't give a fuck. Wigmore's KFC. I asked a cup of water to the manager, and I know that she's the manager. And she confirmed, oh, do you want a cup of water? 3 or 4 times that she confirmed with me, like I was asking her firstborn son or something like that. And I said, yeah. And she just chose to ignore me. She didn't even say yes or no, just chose to ignore me to my face. After confirming 3 or 4 times that what I wanted was a cup of water. Which I would understand. I said, oh no, we don't have tap water, or we don't have anything. If you want, you need to buy a bottle of water or something like that. No, she just chose to ignore me to my face. So, yeah. Hi, Parkash, do you have a code for me, brother?
Yes, 3568.
Beautiful. There you go. Enjoy your food. Cheers. That's that one delivered. Let's go deliver the other one. The other one is to a care home, so it must be an employee grabbing lunch or dinner. Depends on what time. It's 4 o'clock now. 0.3 miles. Let's go. Hiya, Teresa. This is your delivery driver. I'm already here. Are you okay?
No.
There you go. Enjoy your food. You'll have a lovely day. Simpática. Simpatia em pessoa. Sem dúvida. That's that delivered. £7.76 for these two deliveries. So we have £19.73 done so far. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. Not great, but not bad. Like my good friend outsider says, melhor do que pau nas costas. Oh, we got another one. McDonald's 5. See, this is the type of order that is fucking retarded. 6.1 miles paying $5.90, not even a pound a mile. You can go. Let's keep it family friendly. Another fun story. So when was this? This was this was Friday. Yes, it was on Friday. Today's Sunday. It was on Friday. So this just shows the struggles of someone that's doing delivery and likes to do things properly. So I got an order, pick up from McDonald's, from Gypsy Lane, and to deliver to the Screwfix. Basically, it was to be delivered like not even half a mile from the McDonald's, but it was to be delivered to a tool station the guy was working in Northern McDonald's. So I went to the McDonald's to pick it up. I went to the corner and I waited for my turn. Firstly, the McDonald's manager, the lady, she's all stressed up. That lady needs to take a chill pill. A delivery guy goes there and starts calling people to, like the delivery driver to, oh, my order, oh, I have this one, oh, derp. They can't wait for the staff to come around to ask them without making a fuss about it, like I usually do. So the manager, she already straight away got mad with that delivery driver. Said, oh, you need to wait. And she turns to me, and you need to wait as well. So, and I was just like, oh. I just told, oh, oi, I've been here, sitting here, with my mouth shut. Well, what do you mean? I need to wait. I didn't even say anything. Why am I caught in strays now? That was the first one, though, straight away. Then I waited for my order for about 10 minutes. But then again, I just stayed there, quiet, because it was nice and cool inside anyway. There's a delivery driver that comes inside, and the manager was the one that was passing by, and the delivery guy calls her, say like, oh, you gave me the wrong order. Oh, she goes haywire straight away. She's like, what do you mean I gave you the wrong order? You need to read the numbers. Which, yes, so that's the reason there's a number on the app and there's a number on the thing. When they give you the order, you need to double check the number. You don't have to be a fucking Einstein to understand that, right? So on this delivery guy mind, dumbass, sorry for that, it was their fault that they give them the wrong number. I even said like, no bro, you need to double check. Yeah, I'll do this one. It's right there. Yeah, you need to check the number, bro. What do you mean they give you the wrong number? It doesn't matter. They can give you all that they want. You need to check the number. That's even the the manager said. I can give you all McDonald's. You need to check the number. So, fun fact. The order that the moron took by mistake was my order. That's why I was waiting for my order that long there. And she says to him, oh, just dispose of the order. What do you want me to do? And I said to her, look, there's a problem now. The order that he took is my order. I have a customer waiting for this order. And she's just going to go and hand it to me for me to take it. And I was just like, bro, I'm not going to take this. Give me a second. We'll continue this conversation in a minute. Thank you so very much, brother. Where were we? I had to wait for a little bit, which is not usual for that space. That spot usually has everything ready, but The guy's there by himself anyway, so. Okay, where were we? So, yeah. She just wanted me to grab the things and just took it. And I said, like, bro, first of all, I don't know where this delivery guy has been to or what has he done with the food. That's first of all. Second of all, the food and everything must be cold as stone. So you need to remake the order for me to take it. So she just grabbed the order and took the order inside. And straight away, like 20 seconds afterwards, appeared with the order again. And I asked her, did you remake the order? Or did you just repackage the order? No, we remade the order. So, this is bullshit. So I grabbed the order. I took it to the customer. And when I got there, I asked the customer, the guy, can you do me a favor? And I explained to him what happened. That the other guy took his order, what the lady said to me and everything. And I asked him, can you please open the order here and make sure that everything is accordingly to how it should. So the guy did open the order. Basically, his McFlurry was completely liquid. McFlurry is an ice cream. His fries were stone cold and everything. And I said to him, bro, give me that. I'm going to go there and they are going to be making you a new order. And the guy was like, oh, you don't have to, I said, no, bro, this is out of principle. Because she lied to my face. And she's the bloody manager. So I just grabbed the things and I went back to that McDonald's, Gypsy Lane McDonald's. And as soon as I got there, I said, oh, can you call me the manager, please? As soon as she saw me, bro, I said to her, you didn't remake this, you just repackaged it. The McFlurry is completely liquid. The fries are stone cold. And she even tried, bro, I swear to God, she tried to argument with me, say like, oh, it's very hot. As soon as you take the ice cream out, it will melt. And I said, no, bro, you need to remake this. So she grabbed the things. Oh, I'll remake it. I don't want no complaints. Like, she was doing me a favor, bro. So they went inside. She took inside. She redone the order. And she even sealed the order in front of me, saying like, oh, I'll seal it in front of you so you see that I am doing this. And I was thinking to myself, so I see that you are actually doing your job and not lying to my face. Because I don't want no complaints, she said. I grabbed the thing, I took it to the customer. And once I got there, I said like, look, I can't remember his name. Can you open it now and make sure that everything that should be there is there and everything is proper? So by this time around, his McFlurry was solid ice cream as it should, and everything was hot and everything. So how hard? So just in this case here, how hard it is for, first of all, the delivery driver read the bloody number on the order. Did you went to school? Do you know how to read? Just saying. And second of all, why are you trying to lie to my face? Because then when I go there in delivery and deliver an order that it's all messed up, I'm going to be the one taking the blame. Because the customer doesn't care about all of the backdoor story, does it? The customer cares about that he paid for something that is getting and is not up to spec. So this just shows that again, they don't give a fuck about it, bro. You need to take pride in what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. You can even be cleaning toilets. You need to take pride in what you do and you need to do it properly. Do you have a code for me, sir?
0375.
Beautiful. Having a good day, yeah?
Yeah, good. You too.
I'm alright. There you go. Enjoy. Have a beautiful day, sir. Thank you. We just delivered that one. And we've done £3. So we've going to £22.73 so far. I can't remember what time did we came out. It's 3 o'clock. 2:45, something like that, wasn't it? I think so. So like I was saying, Don't let you guys be pushed about and take pride in what you do and stand for what is right. That's it. I know that sometimes that can be daunting and make you be like, oh, but because they complain to the hub, this, that, and that. Bro, if you are doing the right thing, usually 9 out of 10 times you'll be just fine. Tell you what, boys, we still haven't had lunch. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to go to our usual spot. We're going to go to the garage there and grab a meal deal. Like my good friend Rui says, vou à minha prio. O Carlitos da Guzzi tem a prio dele e eu tenho a minha aqui. Espero que esteja tudo bem contigo, grande amigo Rui. E espero que sejas bem melhor, amigo Carlos, pá. Espero que esteja a correr tudo fantástico contigo, Carlitos, pá. Eu mantenho-te sempre nas minhas orações, amigo. Oh, another thing. I've started going into church. I have a church right next to my home. It's like I'm going to the services or anything. It's just like once in a while I go by myself and I just sit. I just sit in peace. Spend some time with God. Sometimes I don't say anything, sometimes I speak with Him. For a long time, I haven't known what peace feels like, and being there gives me a little bit of peace. So yeah. And saying that is just what it is. Let's go grab a meal deal. Thank you so very much, guys, for everyone, every single one of you that watch my stuff. Also, the keyword for this video, it will be, oh wait, yeah, sure, 9 miles 11 pounds, not doing it. The keyword for this, it will be chicken. And that's about it. So I will see you on the next one, and keep yourself safe, guys, with this eat, and then that's about it. Hope itching 11 miles for 10 pounds, sure. Toodaloo, guys. Bye bye.